What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Unassisted podcast, episode number 14. Yeah, it's been quite some time since we last filmed, I'll be honest. We've both been extremely busy with competing shows and client shows just non-stop. But we are going to get back on this for sure. A little bit more availability on Wednesdays now for myself. But yeah, man, Elliot, welcome to the pro leagues.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
amazing. It's such a good result. How does it feel like? Has it sunken in much or because yeah, it's just crazy in the moment, like when it all got announced, it went so quick for myself as well, because I was just so nervous with things. I'm like, shit,
Yeah,
Elliot's a
man.
pro. Like it's big deal.
Yeah. It was, I'm obviously extremely happy and it was, yeah, amazing. At the time, it was very surreal. And it
Mm.
was also done in a way that's not very conventional, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't win the overall.
You still
There
got
were
it.
there were two, yeah, there were two other people that were also named pro in that. But at the same time, I'm also happy because I think I have a pro level physique, and I think that that was recognized by the WNBF. I think if I didn't, I don't think that would have happened.
Mm.
But yeah, it was yeah, kind of mad. I've just thinking of the prospect of being able to compete in such a high caliber of athletes now, and yeah, it was amazing. So, but the season's not done. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
So how has this affected your season though? Because you were entering shows. Like, are you doing the pro debut? What's the plan there? Yeah. When are you competing as a pro? Is that next time?
Yeah, next time I'll just do the pro circuit, but for the final shows, I'll be competing as an amateur to try and get my DFAC pro
Hmm.
card.
Yeah, yeah.
That's this week in Italy, and then PCA pro card, hopefully on the 28th of September.
Yeah, cool.
So, and then the next time I compete, we be on the pro circuit, but I'll take 2, 3 years
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
to build a physique. But yeah,
I think that's good because like when you take 2 years off, it's like you don't rush your pro debut and you come back like so ready for the pro debut because a lot of people they just hop in straight away and it's like, oh, I'm a pro now, I'm just going to jump in. But then it's like you've just taken away that like, oh, I want to come back and now I'm a pro. This is my pro physique, which I think is a lot is like that delayed gratification. So I think it's nice to do that 100%. That's what my plan is for this year, but kind of has been a bit bittersweet with what happened, but still, with the pro debut this year, it's like 2 years off, and I'm very excited for that because I took my time into it. I think it's better than just rushing it. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Like there was obviously that they were saying, oh, do you want to do the pro show later? Like it's in 30 minutes. I was like, hell no. Like, why? No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah,
people
yeah.
ask if I don't like, are you gonna go to Worlds? No, like no way. No, like I want to
Mm.
make sure that I look different the next time I step on stage as a pro, or like, oh wow, he's really put in more work and conduct a post show really well. And yeah, I don't want to just go straight into a pro show just for the sake of doing it. Um,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, I
100%.
totally agree, man. It's for sure. With yourself, how do you feel like the weekend went? Give me a breakdown, man.
Yeah, so all right, so for anyone that hasn't been watching on Instagram or knows the results, so basically I entered the WF show, which I was a little bit uncertain about doing yet because of the position I was in. Um, the reality is with where this prep started, I started this prep too soft for a couple of reasons, in the sense of maybe being a little bit too optimistic with how much stage weight I've actually added on. But the second biggest part was due to me getting really unwell. So I want to just put that out there because it's very easy to start thinking like, oh, was this like did AJ make a mistake or not? And there was a big part of this prep where I started in like a watery look off the back of eating a lot of food from coming back from my illness, which I do think was needed because I literally lost 7 kilos and looked emaciated and tiny and terrible. Like I was like 81 kilos and I was like, looking pretty shredded at 81 kilos with my face sunken in and just so flat that we had to like get back up to a good spot. But when you climb that fast and get back to that body weight, it's not going to look the same. And I think I just started a little bit too heavy. And then, yeah, just move through the prep nice and steadily. Coaching me is difficult. And I'll tell you why, because my previous coach made this mistake tenfold, where like if I take time off, the volume to my physique can change loads and I can look so much bigger, but I actually don't add that much stage weight. So like my old coach thought maybe I was up a few kilograms, turned up so out of shape, started way too soft. And I think, what we've learned now is, and something I'm going to apply to my clients, because actually a lot of the results of my clients is people that have started with me for like one season, um, haven't come back into the second season. Some have, and I've done a good job with them, but it's easy when you take these long off seasons, like 2 years off, to think you've added on a lot of stage weight. But I think when you're natural, you've got to expect to be the same weight. And then if you're ahead, you just slow it down when you really notice you're ahead. But I think the perfect position to be in is like, oh shit, I'm ahead. Slow it down. Like I can see I'm actually truly ahead. Like you've got like glute lines at like, I don't know, 6 weeks out, and then you just slow it down. Like with Dean this year. But for me, it was like, we look good, slow, and it's, oh shit, now actually there's more to come off. And I hold body fat in a very even way. It looks good on me and I look big and I look lean, but that's just my muscularity. And the reality is there's a lot still to come off. So we weren't sure about entering the show. I did it because I really wanted to do WWF Worlds. My goal is still to do WWF Worlds. I believe I could be a very, very competitive pro lightweight. Like I really believe that, because the guy that beat me in middleweights at WWF was 78 kilos and he's a pro. Dario is, I think, like 85 kilos or something. You're 95
96,
kilos.
97. Yeah.
Yeah. So like if I'm stood next to people within the bracket of like 60, I think lightweights is like 160 pounds. So maybe 70 kilos to 75. That suits me a lot, because I look bigger than people that are 5 kilos heavier than me. I do believe if I was absolutely pilled, and no discredit to you because I think you look crazy, but I do believe if I was absolutely skinned out pilled, I could have won the overall. I still have that belief in
Sure.
myself. And looking at the photos next to Darren and stuff, I think he looked great and he looked very, very good. But I do think I can push him and edge him out because of the shape and the volume to the physique. I just need to be leaner. So it's a
Yeah.
hard one where I'm looking at myself and like what could have been, but equally it's a really good kind of push for me to press on and like bring something crazy into these next shows. The pro debut hasn't happened yet. If that was a pro debut, I'd be distraught, but it wasn't, and that's because we timed it not for then. Like it was an early show, it wasn't a warm up show. It was an important show to me. Someone commented, "Oh, this is why you don't do warm up shows." I never said it was a warm up show. I never once said that. Um, yeah, but it was hard, man. Like it was hard when you go from being like a UK overall and then wanting to like think that you could be like one of the best pros in the UK one day to then losing to like to multiple amateurs is hard. But I want to really come back and prove that what I can do now, 100%, not giving up.
Because like yeah, because I was thinking though, like what do you feel like because obviously these both shows that you've done so far, they weren't initially planned. They're not actually like the target. It wasn't when you guys timelined out your prep, it was
Mm.
like we're doing these shows. So do you feel like they've been a bit of a distraction, or it's like they've been a bit of a
They were a bit of a
they've
distraction,
thrown
but
you off
like
mentally?
WF UK was kind of planned in a way. It was like planned, but we were like, okay, we'll bring this look or this body weight, and it'll be like a good look, but there's still a bit more to come off. Um, so yeah, that was the plan. But yeah, the truth is, I also just think I'm holding it in a weird way with my body fat, and it doesn't help. So the
Hmm.
glutes will change a lot in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, 100%. But bit of a distraction, but the WBF needed to happen for me to do what I wanted to do this year because I wouldn't be able to go to Tunbridge Wells without me doing the UK show.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Yeah.
people think, why do you need to do Tunbridge Wells? Well, it's a very high level in America. But the second reason I was going to be there anyway this year with clients. And I knew I would be there thinking, oh shit, I should be up there, you
Yeah.
know, in the pro show. So, but now it'll be an amateur show and then a pro show, hopefully. But I'm not giving
Just
up
an
on it.
extra show.
Yeah. But
Yeah, no,
it
I
was hard. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's been a hard prep. But we're doing what we need to do, and we will learn from this 100%. And the best thing about AJ is like a lot of coaches, I've seen it so many times. Coaches see their client after and they didn't get the result. Like, oh, you look great, you did good, or yeah, it was all good. Like, and they're just complacent and they don't face the reality of what's happened. And AJ's always so honest. He says it up front. He will take responsibility for something if he needs to, and he'll learn and be like, okay, this is what we need to do, which is better, which a lot of coaches struggle to do. And it's something I really admire from him is his ability to learn about like what we need to do to improve and actually use these experiences as opportunities to be better instead of just being like, oh, the standard was great. And
doesn't
like,
help. It's not productive at all. It's just dishonest.
yeah, coaches, and it's a
Yeah.
common thing. Is what my old coach said. It's like, oh, it's a really high standard. I'm like, I can see the photos and I know what I'm looking at. Like,
Yeah.
if someone said oh, it was a really high standard, but I can literally see that I'm out muscling most people, but I'm just not lean enough, then that's yeah. And you're not saying
Yeah.
I need to be leaner. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited for the future with AJ because I'll never I just love his support and how much he cares. And I know that we can learn from this and bring something really good into the rest of this year. And it'll make an interesting story anyway.
For sure, man.
It's more
Yeah.
entertaining for the people outside watching it now.
Yeah. 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 You made a really good point about there's this common trend as well among people who are just not they haven't got a huge discrepancy between the off season and the stage weight on prep. Like you mentioned with Dean as well. Um, my client Alex, who I literally just posted. I think even myself, I think I could have started prep even lighter to be fair. But for me to have only lost like 15 kilos at
Mm.
this prep, like I
As a
think
percentage of body weight, that's like not that much for you.
it makes such a big difference to like your final look and just like how you actually get there and how much total body mass you have to lose to get there. I think your body, the stress that your body's under when you're losing a very, very high percentage, just yeah, I don't know, it just creates a different look.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
obviously you
we'll
just
get
yeah,
some photos up from the show. We'll get you up first. We'll start with the good. That's a bit savage on myself.
that is very savage.
Yeah. um, my internet actually works. Yeah, there we go. Such a good look. Definitely your best look. Yeah.
Um,
I mean that.
I
When did you take that? The
that
morning.
was the day. That was the day after.
Oh, nice.
That was the day after. Yeah. Um, yeah, definitely full. Um,
That's such a good look.
yeah, I was pretty happy with it, man. To be honest with you. Um, yeah, I was
Yeah. That's,
pretty damn happy with it.
yeah. The
Just
back's
full.
cool.
Yeah. I was happy with it to be honest. And I was looking back at photos today actually of me in July and just coming up to the PCA show, the PCA Naturals, and oh my God, the difference in like flatness is just stupendous. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
look like a different human, and my conditioning isn't actually really any better. Like I think if I pushed my body weight below 93 fully depleted, I would just look like emaciated. I'm just so flat there. Like even in that overall,
Yeah.
like
You
I
were.
just look
Yeah. You were flatter.
just so flat. Like it's just a
It's mainly through the
completely.
back though. I don't know if there's mainly the
I
back.
think
Even there, to be fair, like you can see in the legs, you've got more pop.
yeah, it's just like a completely.
So much more roundness.
My arms, my legs look rounder. Like yeah, it just suits me so much better, to be honest. Other than for some people, they can kind of get away with it, but I think because of my long limbs and proclivity to get stringy, I just can't really be that flat
Yeah,
and
yeah,
get
yeah.
away with it.
I'm trying to see. Is there any photos of you on there? Maybe not.
No, no, not
Random.
yet. Um,
No, it goes off you.
oh, it goes to my, to be fair, I think my back looks pretty good in that pose down actually.
Oh, does it? Because
Um, it like pans back, yeah. Um, but yeah, it was, I was happy with the look. It was,
you know, I was thinking it must have been really close between you and me because it was 1 point between the guy that came second in the overall.
yeah, yeah.
And they said that I
It
got
was,
better in the overall. Oh, that is sick. So I don't know what the points were.
I
That's
never
what
actually
it is.
asked for feedback or
It's actually
people's
better. This
opinions.
result was actually better, right? Because if oh, that's the guy that imagine if he was pilled. Yeah.
He
Um,
was, he's mad, bro,
he's crazy,
massive.
huge.
But I was looking, but then I was looking at him in clothes, and I was like, he's going to be way too soft. It's like he
That's
looks,
a good, that's a good shot, man. Yeah, and yeah, just not lean enough. If he was, that guy would have been crazy.
yeah, 100%. 100%. Jermaine done well, man. Jermaine came second. Um,
100%. Yeah, he was really, really good. Oh, here he is. Oh, he's huge. Oh, very soft. But yeah,
he's
crazy,
like
crazy mass.
extremely soft. Um,
Mm. Yeah, so it's a good result that this way around though, because like if it was really close and then I got the pro card and you didn't, I was already a pro and then you're not. It's just like that would have been annoying in a way.
yeah,
It would be nice
yeah,
if we both
100%.
got it, but yeah. So all I see is like what could be like get this absolutely skinned.
It's a crazy level of muscularity, man.
And I spoke to four judges now, and they've all said the same thing. They were like, if you were pilled, like that's what you need. You just need the condition. Um, so it's nice to know that I'm not just saying that and like
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be an expert to realize that
what it's
muscularity and
like wearing post.
development is not a problem. It's just being sharper,
But
I
this is
think.
something I want to talk about though, which is I I need to be sharper. No, like no debate around that. I need to be sharper. However, one thing I do think that has happened to the judging nowadays. Now, I'm not disputing the judging. The judging was correct. I wasn't lean enough, but it's very easy now to kind of attribute condition towards the glutes and not the other body parts. So like someone with striated glutes with a softer lower back or like quads that aren't in, the judges think they're pilled because they've got glute lines. Because for the most people, the glutes are the hardest things to get in. But for some
Yep.
people, they actually have the advantage of getting striated glutes before something else, you know. And I mean, when you look at this, if you look at the lower back, look at
I will give this guy credit. I don't think he's in the pose,
yeah,
but
maybe
also his posing wasn't very. He's got an incredible physique, but his posing was like
yeah, his posing
so
was
off.
yeah, yeah, he's crazy physique. He could if he posed better. But like it's true though, like I've seen it where people have glute lines but not something else in. So for me, my
Yeah,
back gets very, very lean, but I have to just push a lot further to get these glutes in. So that's what I'm planning to do now. But it's just like the last thing. Whereas like if I could take a, half a kilo of fat and just put it there, and
yeah,
then
because the funny thing is though, if you put
if I
basically
could
the
put
fat
half
on
a
your
kilo of
glutes and
fat
you put that
on
on your
there,
quads, people's perception is different at that
Yeah,
point. If you actually just take that fat off the glutes and put it on like
yeah,
your
yeah.
chest,
That's what I
people's
mean.
perceptions.
On
It's
the
the same with
chest.
like
Like you
yeah,
see, yeah, like Derek
with
Lunsford.
Derek.
Yeah,
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 yeah, it's the same.
yeah,
People are like, oh, he's
100%.
peeled, but he has striated glutes in the off season. Like he literally he walks around with striated glutes. It's like there's I'm not gonna name names, but like people will post photos of their glutes on Instagram. And it's like because their body fat distribution just favors them their glutes being peeled.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, turn around, and it's like their
Mhm.
chest is flat, their midsection's not razor sharp, they don't have striations through their quads. Is that person peeled, or do they
100%.
just look
Yeah.
really fat on their glutes first? Like
Yeah.
it's
Definitely. I have
yeah.
a client who was saying to me that he felt like his abs aren't lean enough yet. And he's got like pretty lean glutes. And I'm like, yeah, we need to keep going to get your abs in. He's like, I really want my abs to be in because it's something I've always wanted is to have like really separated abs. Like for him, that's his goal. And he's already got glutes that are like way leaner than mine are.
Yeah.
Some people just hold body fat so differently. Like,
Yeah, man. My
but
limbs and
yeah,
my abs will still be in peak off season.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'll still look lean through my limbs and abs, but then glutes, hamstrings, like lower back would just be a mess. So it's like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, might make a good title of this video. Is it bodybuilding or glute show?
That's it. Hey, there you
Sounds like
go.
that sounds like I'm salty though. That sounds very salty about the result.
You don't
Yeah,
want to, yeah, I mean, it does get to that point with conditioning. It's just easy to try and always chase that without and almost lose other aspects of your physique as well. And you got to remember that it's not just about conditioning. There's like a threshold that you have to meet though. You have to
yeah.
be in.
There's that threshold, and that's what I was not at.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so yeah, just dig, dig, dig. Is what we're doing. But yeah, I do think it's interesting, and I do think some judges. And I'm not saying the judges were wrong at all, but I do think nowadays, like some judges probably do just look for the glute line and they're like, oh yeah, he's peeled, as opposed to like looking at the bigger picture of the whole physique. Um,
Mm.
but at least I know like when my glutes are peeled, I'm absolutely peeled. Like
Yeah, yeah.
because I remember how I looked like in 2022, and my glutes weren't striated then, but everything else was so peeled, like so peeled. So for me to get my glutes striated, it's going to take
What was your body weight in 2022?
the lightest I ever weighed in 2022 was 69.9, but I was flat.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think like 70, 71, man. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, yeah. Which we'll get to by the AMBF, I think, November the 1st. Um, I'm 74.8 right now, but I was 73.9 on show day. Um, I mean, I have grown a lot, so like maybe that's good. Maybe that means 72 could be absolutely peeled. But when I look at the numbers and how I looked, I do think, yeah, like 3 kilos to come off will get me down to like the leanest I've ever been in my life. And then 4 kilos will get me down to like surpassing that and making something absolutely wild. Maybe that's probably an overestimation. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I just said that off the back of my head, but that's a lot. But like, yeah, get into like 71 ish. I think.
My first show in 2021, I was fully depleted. I think I hit 91 kilos a couple of times.
Mm,
I definitely couldn't get there now. I think that
no.
would like, I'd just waste away. But then my stage weight on my first ever show was 95 kilos and I was soft. Whereas I
Yeah.
think if I was
I mean,
95 on stage now,
yeah. I mean, you now like, yeah, he's got so much more leg tissue, so it wouldn't make sense
that's,
to.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's probably the difference maker, to be fair, because it's
Yeah,
so long.
there's so much that
Yeah,
can go there.
yeah, yeah. It's probably the difference maker, to be fair.
I mean, I can get up some photos I looked at previously of when I was my leanest, and I look so much smaller. I'll just send them to you and I can share it. Yeah, so I'll send you on WhatsApp these photos. I'll put them up on the screen as well. People can see. This is me before Budapest, like kind of around the 69.9 mark. Look at the front double. Like,
Yeah, it's like a complete, yeah, really flat. It's like completely different physique, like in terms of just size.
yeah.
Do, do you know what though? The way that your glutes look here, like they're boxed, there's a couple lines, like that's acceptable. They don't need to be like,
Yeah, but there's this prep, they need to be striated. I don't even care. Like, I'm even, I said to AJ this, like, I literally, above all else, just want to be absolutely skinned this year because I need to see it on myself. Done too many preps,
yeah, for
you know.
sure.
So like we need to go to the point where they are past this. But I
No,
think
of course, I
when we're
agree. I
there,
agree. I just think if you stepped on stage with
that it'll
this,
look pretty. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I
You're saying
think
like that at MBW would be pretty damn good.
yeah, it's acceptable.
You don't
I
really need
think
more
that,
off.
yeah, yeah,
But especially for me, I don't need more off because everything else will look so pilled when I'm there. That the condition will be very impressive still. It's just like to bring like absolute pro elite conditioning, they'll need to be striated. But like you look at this,
yeah.
like I look so much smaller. Like my arm, my tricep, my quads,
Lats,
my lats, yeah, so much weaker. Like
yeah.
everything, like surely I don't need to get down there. Like, unless my muscles are just full of air.
But
Like
you could, but you, I think you should because of the increased muscularity. You'll just look leaner. So if you reach this body weight again, this
yeah,
will
oh
be
yeah.
striated glutes. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yes. So
this is
we know like 70 on the dot is like the lightest. I mean, Diamond Worlds is so doable to get there. And that will get me into lightweights, you know? So yeah, we can see what's to come for
yeah. I
sure.
think the ability's there, man. Um, and I think that's dangerous at lightweights because I think you've got that shape and just that
Mm.
size. And every time you mention your body weight to somebody, they're like, really? Like I've had clients say to like some of my own clients be like, how heavy is Adam? Like, is he
Yeah,
like
yeah.
85 kilos? I'm like, no, he's like, take 10 away from that.
Yeah,
I
no, I
think it's
told the judge, he was like,
quad.
what? I thought you'd be like 78 or something. Like,
Yeah, yeah. So I don't think there'll be a lot of lightweights that have that. So
yeah, I was talking about this with Talib and we were talking about like, what makes someone so light. And it's like, I think a big part is like your head. Like, I think your head can range from like 3 to 8 kilograms.
um,
So I could be, if I had a massive head, I could be like 5 kilos heavier,
so if I had your head, I'd be like 89 kilos.
maybe.
But like
But
a
also, if you have a bigger head, you look smaller. So it's like that's why it's like that for some people. And like you have a bigger head, proportionally, you look smaller because your head's way bigger than your delts. Whereas for me,
yeah,
my head's really small and my delts look really big. So I was joking
yeah.
with Toledo, like maybe I should just fucking go complete like ghost mode, just hide away and then just get a buzz cut. Just rock up to MBW with a buzz cut and just the tiniest head.
Makes a difference to how your physique looks.
If I didn't have any, you know,
Hey, yeah, man. I
the
think it
head
would
just kind of just disappears. It's got no head.
that's why
Yeah,
Michael Crizo looks so big. 'Cause he's got like a pea head.
he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got a teeny head. Makes a difference.
Yeah,
So
but then maybe you're underwhelming in person. I don't know.
yeah. I'd rather surprise people when they see me in person.
Yeah, I'll
I'd
be a
rather
big.
people be
Yeah,
like, oh my God, you're so much bigger in person.
yeah,
Um,
100%. But you're always gonna have that impression being 6'4".
that's good. Yeah, 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 to be
Yeah.
fair.
No, I've had most people said to me, "Oh, you're bigger in person," but I do think I'm more towards like shorter people look better in photos.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
I'll tell you someone who is so much better in person is Toyton. Is that you say his name? Toyton, right?
Oh, it's not in person.
He's 10 times better in person.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it? Because he looks wild on Instagram, but then in person, he's so impressive.
Yeah.
He's really impressive.
Did you see us posing together?
Yeah, yeah, I
It
saw the
made me look
photos.
short. He's tall. He's quite tall.
He's tall. He's taller than I expected. Um,
I think we went that pose is the only pose I could beat him in, or like I have a potential of beating him in. Like side shots are closer. Everything else just be a wrap.
yeah, his structure's nuts.
Maybe most
This is
muscular, I could. That's it. Everything else is a wrap.
yeah, his quads and his like the flare of his
His
lats and
front
his
lats
rib
both
cage.
just game over for me.
Yeah, he's wild. He's really good. Um, Needs to go enhanced at some point. But he looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I know he's one of them ones where if he did would just go to the top without a doubt, like literally
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
top.
yeah.
Um, maybe I'll get him up. People don't know him. I'm sure a lot of people know him, but let me find him.
Is he going for his IFBB Pro card this year with a
I
Two
think
Bros
so.
Natural show?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he must be. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident he is. I'm
I don't
surprised
think
he
he'll
didn't
have
do
any problems
bodybuilding. You
there.
know, I thought he was going to do maybe just do bodybuilding and beat us all, but he didn't.
I think his target is probably like IFBB Pro Classic and then just work his
Pro
way
from
through
there.
those rankings. Yeah, I think that's probably why he just started in Classic, to be honest.
That was in. Oh man,
Wow.
he's grown so much. That's just nuts.
Yeah, that is the most because you don't typically see that from a lot of natties. Like when you just see that 2 year difference and he's just matured so much. His
He's like,
muscles
and this is
just
the thing. Going back to the point about like stage weight, he's literally like 8 kilos up or something into like.
yeah, like which you don't hear from people that are natty, like to gain 8 kilos of legit stage weight
But I
as
literally,
well.
I feel like I've watched him turn from like a boy to a man because I remember giving him his like trophy when he won like within this season. Like, look how young he looks here.
Yeah, wild.
He
That
was
was only
literally a
2 years
teenager.
ago.
Yeah, he's like 22 now, maybe, isn't he? And he's 19 here or 23 now. But like,
Yeah, wild.
yeah, it's crazy.
People should also, I don't think he's posted it in a while, but, well, obviously not, but his training, look at his training as well. Like, he's got so strong. Like, he's
This is sick. I
very,
didn't see
very
this.
strong. You see, his thing in,
Yeah, I saw that as well.
on the scaffolding or
I thought that was
whatever on
AI.
the, it's wild.
This is so sick.
Fair play.
I don't know how I didn't see this. This is literally, this is so cool.
This is an unassisted podcast exclusive right now.
Yeah. I don't know how he's only got 14K followers. How has he got half my followers? I know he's blowing up right now, but you,
He'll blow up for sure within like the next year.
yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't blown up more though. Like, I've seen people gain like followers so fast.
Hmm.
Like, you think, I don't know, I just thought he'd be like, it's going to happen at some point.
He looks
Yeah, he's
nuts.
Nigerian. No surprises.
And he's 20, what, he's 21 years old.
Speaking of Nigerians, we've got Dean competing this weekend, which I'm very excited for.
Speaking of Nigerians,
Yeah,
yeah.
speaking of
Dean,
Nigerian freaks, yeah, yeah,
yeah, Dean, man. Dean's looking crispy.
yeah. He sent me his updates, and then he said he just feels like low, and I was just like, yeah, it's because you're pilled, man. He was like, I was like, you look full, you pick it up, and he's up like in weight, but I don't think he's really registering it because he's just so pilled. It's like to him, he feels fucked.
The same, yeah.
Yeah, get him up.
What's been the process between the BMBF and now? What's been the strategy? Have you just pushed him
Um,
down a bit and
before
like
yeah. So before I get into that, I'll just say like on top of the toy stand moment, I think Dean has the same level potential to build muscle like he does. He's just like never really seen it yet because he hasn't done a full bulk with me yet. So like I
Mm.
genuinely think he's gonna go so far. Like because he's literally never really like he's not worked with me in a bulk yet. Um, so but what has been the process since then is basically like just taking our time. Like we're like maybe a kilo down max. Um, like this is kind of like the flattest look. I'm trying to see if there's a actually there's a pretty cool shot here. Yeah, so like just taking our time, losing like max a kilo and just chilling out. Like we digged a bit. It's just basically like, when you're going into peak, you're like, can we get a bit more? Can we push for a bit more before we,
Mm.
because we have the security of increasing carbohydrates through the peak itself to know that like we may as well just get a bit flatter. So we just digged into that position and now we're just loading up. But um, yeah, it's going to be incredibly hard for him to get beaten.
You're gonna have to be very special to beat him.
Yeah, I mean, I think I know Dario beat him at BNBF, but that was a condition thing, and now the conditions. Like, if anything, I think Dean is sharper now overall.
Arguably from the front more so as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 100% from the front, like the abs, the graininess as well. Just is a different level, and like you can imagine what this is going to look like when it's full and dry.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
will dry him. I'll dry him out a lot. Like today, he was on like he's up like 2 kilos now since his lowest, and like you will taper off, and because it suited his physique last time. Like he sends me shots in the morning, and he's just drier, but like just as bubbly as later. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'll definitely dry him off quite assertively because it just suits his look. Yeah,
Shout out Dean.
yeah, that's gonna be
Go
good.
get that overall, my friend.
Yeah, what I want is 3 back-to-back coaching overalls from every show I go to as a coach. So we had Stavros in Greece. Didn't even really talk about that on here, but yeah, we had Stavros win the overall Greece, and then Dean wins the overall this weekend, and then Dean goes to BNBF and wins the overall. Yeah,
He's doing the finals in Perth.
yeah. I booked my flight and my Airbnb, so I'm going to Perth.
Nice. You fly
Just
to Edinburgh, don't you?
yeah, then it's an hour drive, but yeah, we're right because I don't train on the weekend, so it'd be pretty easy. And then yeah, just there for it's just got Dean actually. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. I want to be there because it's going to be really cool to see him up there. May as well, you
Of
know.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course, man.
a lot of time I hear
Sweet.
coaches talk about like, oh, when a client expects you to go to a show, like they should pay for your travel and stuff. But I don't get that because like I love it. Like I want to be there. If the client's like, oh, I don't want to pay, I still want to go. So like, why would I ask them to pay? Like
I, yeah,
it's part
yeah.
of the job. But I hear
I
some
think that's one
coaches
of the
just
best things of the job, man. That's
yeah,
like
it's
to
like the
travel
highlight of
to
it.
different shows. Yeah, man. To travel to shows and get those experiences. And that's something that I'm looking forward to a lot next year. It's like,
Yeah.
I want to travel. I want to be able to, yeah, get around.
Well, I've got 25 lined up for next year, so it could be a lot of travel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
tricky.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, I think we've covered a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to think what else there's to talk about that's happened or well, hold on. Yeah, actually, us competing, we haven't spoke about that. That was sick. I'd love to see that.
Let's fucking go, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Amazing. You know, when you hear a bodybuilder talk about their body weight, like, oh, he's going to be 260, and you think, oh, is he going to be soft? And then he comes out, he's like,
Yeah.
nope. Like, he actually looked harder than what he did in Classic.
Mm,
And I feel like he kind of probably knew that he would eventually move to open, and he probably just prepared for that.
mm. Yeah.
Because, yeah, he looked nuts.
Yeah, he's crazy. I think it just puts in perspective like how much suffering he must have gone through and to get into that weight cap. Fascinates me what they must.
Bruh.
I always wonder what they must do at that point, like saunas, reduce your protein, just try and lose muscle, like not train certain
At
body.
that, it's just,
I
but
don't
yeah,
know.
so dangerous at that point. Like, because you had to, I think it was like a further 17 kilos to meet his cap from there, or like
Yeah,
14 kilos. I'm like, how are you, what?
yeah.
What the hell are you doing to get there? Like, that's just, yeah, nuts. I feel like Chris Bumstead was definitely an anomaly in Classic because he wasn't actually really that heavy. And he never really pushed in the off seasons like the other guys.
He's got a small head. He's got a small head.
That also helps.
Yeah.
But these guys like Ramon and even Mike, I guess, like if they took off those limitations, I think people would realize how big these guys actually, or how much they're actually taking off to get into those weight caps. Like it's wild.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's crazy. Like it's I think who was it? Brown. He went to 2-on-2 and he went out.
Yeah,
These people
yeah,
like they must be just sick of it, like having to just make weight. I imagine when you're worried about competing and like trying to win, and then you're also going through that process at the same time. Just I think that'd just be so stressful. Like,
100%. Yeah,
and then like you're
100%.
just getting worse. So you're seeing your physique get worse, and then you step on stage not looking the best. It's not really
The most
bodybuilding.
exciting thing about body, but exactly is progress. Like you get so excited by progress. If you're regressing, what's the
Staying the
point?
same, yeah.
Yeah, or just staying the same. That's boring almost, you know?
It's probably healthier in that situation actually to just do open.
Yeah.
I bet he's not taking more drugs for it. He's just training harder now or whatever. Like, yeah, I think maybe
100%.
I think classic would suit me for that reason because I can't imagine myself struggling to make weight. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
be
Initially, yeah.
interesting. I wonder how
Yeah.
much. I wonder what would happen if I. Don't worry, guys. We'll never know. Well, you never know, but I highly doubt it. We'd have to change the name of this podcast, obviously.
Exactly right. Oh, speaking of weight caps, like I was speaking to Tim about the natural classic weight cap. And I think it was like uh your height minus 100, and that's the kilos that you need to be. So for me to like, because I'm 190 centimeters, so
175 minus. Oh, I could do classic.
I would need to be 90 kilos to be in classic.
See, I could be classic.
You could be you'd make the gap, you'd make the cut in natural classic. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, because he was saying about because Dylan who done classic on the Sunday, he came third. He looked really
Yeah,
good.
he won't make the
But
cut.
like he was like it was just brutal for him to make it. Like he was pushing him down so he was peeled so far out and just had to keep losing and losing.
Oh,
I
is
think
this
they've
a
decided on him being
WBF cap?
yeah, yeah.
Oh. How
And
does Toyson make it? I'm surprised Toyson made it.
I think because of his
Yeah.
height, and he's not ridiculously heavy. I think he's like low 90s or 90, maybe even lighter than that.
Mm, yeah. To be fair, actually,
Um,
the weight increase being crazy for him, he did get a lot taller. I remember looking down on him when I gave his medal. Like he literally grew from a boy to a man. Like he literally grew in height as well. Like
I guess he was a teenager back then, right? So like, kind
yeah, I
of
think
makes
he literally kind
sense.
of yeah. Although I haven't grown since I was 13. I was this height when I was 13.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's wild. I had a growth spurt like 16, 17. I was like
yeah,
just average height, and then yeah,
yeah. I just stayed here
so,
for ages. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's been a good podcast. So good to catch up and just talk about kind of random stuff and bodybuilding and the shows and obviously just celebrating your win, man. Like I think it's so overdue, like how long you've been working towards it. It's nice when someone like yourself gets it from years and years and years of grafting for it as opposed to like the people nowadays that are like, oh, I want to turn pro in my first season. So yeah, exciting times. Next time the next off season for you is going to be very exciting. Yeah, working towards the Premier
Hopefully,
League.
hopefully I can get an overall win this weekend.
Yeah,
We'll
man.
see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
So when do you fly?
Tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Tomorrow.
Exciting
Tomorrow.
times. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone wished. Well, actually, because this will come out.
This will be out by the time my season's over.
Actually, no, it won't. It won't. No, it'll come out sooner. Yeah, yeah. Everyone wish Elliot good luck.
There you go.
Show on the weekend, and wish me good luck for coaching. Back into
There you
coach
go.
mode.
Back
Yeah,
into
guys,
coach.
appreciate you guys watching. If you're still here, massively appreciate the support because yeah, it means a lot, and we're gonna get more episodes coming out now, 100%. So yeah, see you guys very soon in the next video.
Sweet.